Hi everybody! So today I am 7 weeks pregnant. I am really excited to be in this week because there's a lot of exciting things going on with the baby. So this week the baby is the size of a blueberry, so it's about that big. Pretty cool. I mean, it's gone from the size of being like, what was it, a sesame seed to a blueberry. I mean, that's just like a huge difference in like such a short period of time. So I'm just so excited about that. I just got back from my German course. I'm still learning German. I'm thinking I may only do it for 1 more month. And part of me kind of regrets signing up, but I didn't know I was going to be pregnant. But yeah, it's okay. I feel really kind of sick sometimes. Like, I don't know how a lot of you full-time workers like do it. I feel really tired and really sick a lot of the time, so just really like high five there. Yeah, but my German course is only like 3 hours a day, so pretty manageable. Yes, so I wanted to update on a few things. As a lot of you know, I had my first OB appointment on Thursday, and I didn't really care for the appointment. If you follow me on Facebook, you may have seen the webcam update that I made about the appointment, and basically nothing got done. And the reason nothing got done is because I told the OB that I wasn't okay with getting an ultrasound. And which is weird because a lot of you do know that I've already had an ultrasound done, but this was before I did research on ultrasounds and whatnot. And I don't want to argue with anybody about being pro-ultrasound or not. I really don't care about any of your opinions in terms of that because I have made my decision when it comes to it. And I put it all together and I've decided that I only want to get 1 ultrasound, which is at the 20-week scan, just to make sure that everything is okay with the baby and the anatomy and, you know, everything's developing okay. But that would be the only one I wish to get unless should there be an emergency. So I do know of a few other YouTubers have gone kind of anti-ultrasound as well. Mandy, I'll put her link down below. She has a very, very natural approach to things. We think very similarly. Amber from the Rabbit Sauce family, I'll put a link to her, and also Mama Natural also has this way of thinking in a little bit, but I definitely do want to get the 20-week anatomy scan. I definitely think I want to do that. But I don't want to do excessive amount of ultrasound scanning because they are not proven to be safe. That's all I have to say. So more on the appointment. So basically when I told the OB that I wasn't interested in getting an ultrasound that day, she basically got really rude and arrogant and didn't want to work with me any further. I guess here in Germany, when you're pregnant, you get something called a pregnancy passport, and there's like a checklist that they have to do, and it's very strict, it's very technical, and they just have to do everything in a certain order. And at her office in particular, they do ultrasound scanning first to confirm the pregnancy, which I think is ridiculous because there's no reason to have to confirm a pregnancy via ultrasound because you can do it with a blood test. It's really quite ridiculous. So I'm not sure if it's going to be like that at every OB. I just don't want to chance it, and I've decided to just go to a midwife because I don't want to be having to deal with a system that I don't believe in, and I don't like the feeling of not having control over my body and my baby and my decisions. So I've decided to just go searching for a midwife, and me and my husband did do some research to see if a midwife will be covered by insurance, and they are, and there's lots of midwives in Munich. Yeah, I'm going to I've got a contact list that I'm going to be, you know, going through after I make this video, and I'm going to find one. I think common practice with midwives is you don't really see them until you're like 10 or 12 weeks pregnant. I'm not really sure. All I know is that at the end of my OB appointment, all we got done was a urine sample. They checked my blood pressure, and oh, by the way, I don't have a bladder infection because that was a concern when I was in America. Like when we went to the emergency room that one time, they weren't sure if there was a bladder infection or not. They said there might be a small one, but we checked again and there was no problem. So I'm really happy about that. Which is kind of annoying to think because they were prescribing me like antibiotics. And I mean, the drug that they prescribed me was going to cost me $80 out of pocket for like 6 pills, and I didn't even have an infection. That was bad enough. Like, even if I did have an infection, I took action and took care of it with cranberry juice. I mean, that is so much cheaper, so much safer and easier on the body and on the baby. It just absolutely blows my mind that they prescribed me this expensive synthetic drug. It's not, sorry, I hate these kinds of things. I wanted to say, like, if I keep like doing this, it's because my back hurts. It's weird because I thought that you don't start getting like back pain until you're like really pregnant, because then you're huge and that's why your back hurts. But apparently it is, like, I looked it up online and everything to see if I was just crazy, but my back hurts really bad a lot of the time. It's just like I always need to be kind of leaning against something, but I just feel kind of better talking when I'm sitting up because I get excited. But yeah, so my back does hurt a lot of the time. I think I need to start doing some kind of like exercising because I haven't been very active. Like, I'm just really tired a lot. Yep. And then in terms of food, I don't really have too many cravings. I guess like I just really want milk. Like I drink a lot of milk, a lot. Like I think I have like around 4 or 5 glasses a day, and I used to never drink like just milk on its own. And I actually have been craving meat a little bit, and I'm a vegetarian, but it hasn't been strong enough to get me to go there yet. But I am doing research and things like that to make sure I do vegetarianism in the safe way, to make sure that I'm getting all the nutrients I need, which is really important. Because I have to say too, like, that's kind of a lie, because I've been eating really weird things. Like, I'm just lucky to get something down, basically, because I have more food aversions than I have food cravings. Like I literally have to go like at a place deep inside myself and think about what I want to eat, and it takes me like 10 minutes to decide what I want to eat, because I'll go through like a checklist and be like, does this sound good right now, or will that make me like want to throw up? And it just takes a while, and then finally when I find something I get really excited about it. But right now I just mainly, like, I'll be in the kitchen, I'll like look around, I'll be hungry, and I'll just look around and just be like, no, like I don't want to eat anything. So I've been eating just very random times of the day, just very small meals, I think just basically to keep myself from throwing up, because if I don't eat, I get really sick. Alright, so that's enough whining for now. Sorry, ever since I've been pregnant, like when I start complaining, I'll do it a lot, and it's so annoying because I'm so happy that I'm pregnant. Like, I'm just so happy, but I'm just like really like one of those annoying pregnant people who are like, oh yeah, my back hurts, I'm so upset, I'm so tired all the time. Like, seriously, like, it's ridiculous. You guys would not want to hang out with me because I get on your nerves. So yeah, that's really weird because I'm not usually a complainy person, but probably the hormones and all that stuff. But yeah, so on to some kind of exciting things. I saw my friend Charlotte today, and I let her know that I was pregnant, and she was so excited. It was so funny. Like, I think she had like a better reaction than almost like anybody I told. Like, she was really, really excited. And the baby's coming like really seriously perfect timing, because I'm not really sure exactly when she's going to be leaving, but she says she's not leaving until after the baby's born, but she was kind of planning on leaving like at the end of the summer. So I'm just so excited. Like, it's really crazy. Like, you guys, it's really true that it's going to happen when it's the right time. Like, it just really feels crazy, like what perfect timing the baby is going to be here. And I'm feeling a lot better and more confident about the pregnancy every single day. My symptoms are like over the roof. Like, every day there's just something new, and it's always eventful. I have been feeling like some cramping, but you know, cramping is very normal in pregnancy. I talked to the OB about it, and apparently you can get round ligament pain early, and I think that's what I've been having, because I described it to the OB and she said that it could be. She just said, you know, everything's kind of stretching out and all that stuff. So I was just like, yeah, I'm feeling it. It just feels kind of sharp sometimes. So, but it's just nice not having like a period or anything like that. It's been, you know, it's been pretty awesome. And you know, that's definitely a pro. But yeah, I get so like so happy sometimes. Like I'm very mood swingy. Like I'm very I've never been like seriously down. Like I'm not depressive. Like I know some women can get kind of depressed when they're pregnant. You know, especially in combination with this weather, I could see how it could be an option, but I've never gotten really depressed. I'm just more I'll get kind of tired and irritable, but mostly I'll just be like really happy. Like when I'm happy, I'm like really happy too. So that's quite good. That's a nice symptom. We got a few little baby things, and I do want to do, well actually I already did a baby buy video, but I bought a whole bunch of other things, so I'm not sure if I'm going to want to refilm that or not, but that will be up soon. I also was thinking about this weekend doing the red cabbage test. I thought that would be really fun, like the sex prediction test. I would like to do Intelligender, but I don't think they sell those in Germany. I've also been getting a lot of questions regarding if we are going to find out the sex of the baby, and I think I want to make a video on that. I don't know if I want to tell you guys right now or not. I think I'm just going to go ahead and tell you guys now. I may make a video on, no, I think I'm just going to tell you guys everything now. So I'm going to go ahead and answer all the questions I've been getting regarding the sex of the baby. The first one is, are we going to find out the sex of the baby? Do I have any instinct on what I think it is? And is there another one? I think those are just the two ones that I've been getting private messages a lot sent in about that. And firstly, we do not plan on finding out the sex of the baby with an ultrasound. We want it to be a surprise, and I have a few reasons for that. I just, for one, think it would be more exciting. For another, I have no crazy thing about buying pink and blue. It's not my thing. And we have already bought both boy and girl things. I'm not really specific. And then, do I have an instinct on what I think the baby is? Yes, I do. Like, it wasn't right when I found out I was pregnant. It took me like a week until I kind of got in tune with that. And then my husband was asking me, because I asked him what he thinks it is, and he thinks it's a boy. And when he said that, I wasn't really sure. I kind of thought about it, and I was kind of like, yeah, maybe it's a boy. I'm not really sure. And then just one random moment, like I was eating a burrito, and I got this instinct, and I'm like, you know what? I think it's a girl. Like, that's my instinct. So just so you know, I think I'm having a girl, but I don't know if I'm right or wrong. This is my first pregnancy, so. But yeah, I think my friend Charlotte thinks so too. And I think because we were talking, and I was like, yeah, you're gonna have a niece or a nephew, and she was like, oh, I'm so excited to have a niece. And then I was like, or nephew, and she was like, oh yeah, or nephew. She's like, I think I already know what you're having. So, I mean, I could be wrong because she didn't clarify. She's like, I think I know what you're having, but I'm not going to tell you. So it was really funny. My mom thinks I'm having a girl, and my sister thinks I'm having a girl. And a few of you think I'm having a boy. And I think it's because I mentioned that I've been craving salty foods, but that's actually changed. I've been flip-flopping between the two of those things, so I don't really see how that's supposed to work when you're like going back and forth, but we'll see how it goes. Another thing that makes me think I'm having a girl is I feel uglier, and there's like this saying that like when you're having a girl, she like sucks your beauty out. And I've just been breaking out so bad, but I guess it's because the hormones in my hair is just not the same anymore. And it makes me sad because we're only like right in the beginning, so. But I don't know, that's just my thoughts. And I'm actually gonna put a link down below to a baby game, like a baby pool. I was gonna wait until we were like 12 weeks to do that, but I really want to do it. I mean, it's fun. So yeah, I just thought I would end everything on kind of a happy, exciting note, and you know, you guys can go guess what you guys think the sex of the baby is. So I almost forgot to do a belly shot. There is something that I keep forgetting to mention in my belly shots as well. I just wanted to say that I do have stretch marks, and I do have a great deal of them because I was really overweight, and they do run in my family, and I'm not really trying to be optimistic about not getting them during my pregnancy. I'm pretty sure it's gonna happen, so. I don't know, I'm just kind of over it. I've gotten, like, you know, I'm not like somebody who's going into it without stretch marks, so I'm kind of just very open to the idea, to be quite honest. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and show you. So that's a bit low. All right. So here is with the shirt on from the front. It's actually a cardigan. It doesn't really matter. The other side. Then shirt up. I definitely feel like we're making a little bit of progress or some difference. Like, I definitely feel like I'm poking out a lot more than I was before. And it's really hard here still. So, good. So that is really very exciting. So, yep. That is 7-week pregnant Billy.